The wait is almost over. It's time for the Singapore to the left and 10 to the right. It's a track that's incredibly technical, so don't expect to see... Tell me, Ant, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the races. You've been both a test driver and a race...
Cover up to 15,000 kilometres per season. And in that role, it was more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as you could, so that that data could be analysed in the most consistent way. Winning yourself as far up the field as possible, and less about development work for the future.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Pierre Gasly yesterday puts him on pole, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel and Bottas, Magnussen, Grosjean, Stroll and Carlos Sainz, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Lando Norris and Perez, Albon, Raikkonen, Robert Kubica and George Russell, Fiat and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Nice start. Is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:46.3. Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. The drivers we're fighting here are Sainz and Magnussen. Vettel ahead. Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 41.7. We're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap. Gap ahead is 1.5 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:42.8. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap. This is your final lap of the race. Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy and to stay out of trouble.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Finns have we had now? Anyway, I'm